Hello, my dear friends. This is Sarah, and today I want to share with you a truly inspiring story about a young boy named David. David is not famous. He's not rich, and he does not live a life that everyone sees on social media. But David has something far more important: discipline, kindness, and a heart full of dreams. His life may look simple from the outside, but when you look closely, his daily routine teaches us how small habits can build a beautiful, meaningful life. As I guide you through his day, I want you to listen carefully, imagine every detail, and learn how his choices can inspire you to improve your own life. This is not just the story of David, it can also be the story of you. If you choose to live with purpose and positivity, David's day begins before the sun rises. While the world is still sleeping and silence covers the streets, his alarm rings at 5:30 a.m. He does not press the snooze button. Instead, he gets up with determination because he knows that discipline starts the moment you open your eyes. The cool morning air touches his face as he steps out of bed, stretches his arms, and whispers a small prayer of gratitude. He thanks God for giving him another day, another chance to learn, to work, and to grow. At this moment, David already feels like a winner, not because he has achieved something big, but because he has conquered his first battle of the day. Waking up early? After waking up, David walks quietly to the bathroom. He washes his face with cold water, brushes his teeth, and looks in the mirror with a smile. For him, cleanliness is not just about looking good, but also about feeling fresh and ready for the day. He believes that when you start your morning clean, you start your mind clean as well. While brushing, he often repeats short, positive affirmations like, "Today will be a good day. I will stay focused. I will be kind." These small words shape his thoughts and give him confidence. By the time he finishes, he feels refreshed, strong, and ready to face whatever the day may bring. David never skips his exercise. In the quiet of dawn, when birds begin to sing, he steps outside and does a short workout. Sometimes he jogs around the park. Sometimes he does push-ups and stretches. And sometimes he practices deep breathing. It is not about being the strongest boy in the neighborhood. It is about training his body and his mind together. Exercise gives him energy, keeps him healthy, and reminds him that success is built through consistency. As the sun slowly rises, painting the sky with colors of gold and pink, David feels alive. His body is awake, his heart is beating faster, and his spirit is full of motivation. When he returns home, David goes straight to the kitchen to prepare his breakfast. He chooses healthy food, sometimes eggs, bread, milk, and fruits. While eating, he sits quietly at the table, not rushing, not checking his phone, but simply enjoying the meal. He knows that food is not just to fill the stomach, is fuel for the mind and body. A healthy breakfast helps him stay sharp at school, focused in his studies, and active throughout the day. This is a small routine, but it reflects his bigger values: discipline, self-control, and respect for his body. After breakfast, David organizes his school bag. He checks his books, pencils, and homework. He makes sure everything is in its right place because he believes that preparation prevents stress. He irons his school uniform, polishes his shoes, and wears them with pride. For David, school is not just a place to pass exams, it is a place where he builds his future. As he stands ready, he looks confident and determined. He wants to learn, to grow, and to make his family proud. On his way to school, David often walks with his friends. They laugh, share stories, and talk about their dreams. David listens carefully to others but also shares positive words to encourage them. He knows that good friends can make life brighter and easier. While walking, he notices the beauty of the world, the trees, the birds, the sky, and he always feels thankful. For him, even the walk to school and a chance to enjoy life and practice gratitude. When he enters the classroom, David sits at the front row, where he can hear clearly and focus better. He listens to the teacher, takes notes carefully, and asks questions when he does not understand. He does not study because he was forced to. He studies because he dreams of building a better future. Education for him is a gift. Every lesson is like a piece of a puzzle that will one day complete his picture of success. While some students waste time, David chooses to pay attention. He believes that success is not given, it is earned through effort. Day by day, class by class. At lunch, David sits with his friends. They share food, laugh, and talk about life. For him, lunchtime is not only about eating. It is about building friendships and spreading kindness. If one of his friends forgets to bring food, David shares his without hesitation. He knows that being generous makes life richer. His laughter is pure, his words are kind, and his presence makes people feel good. David believes that a good boy is not someone who is perfect, but someone who makes others feel valued. After school, David does not waste time. He changes clothes, eats a small snack, and sits at his study desk. He opens his books and begins his homework. Sometimes it feels hard. Sometimes he feels tired. But he pushes himself to finish what he started. He knows that discipline is stronger than motivation. Even when he does not feel like studying, he studies because he remembers his dreams. He imagines himself one day as a successful man who worked hard when others gave up. That thought gives him power to continue. Once his homework is done, David helps his parents. He sweeps the floor, washes dishes, or runs small errands. He never complains because he understands that family is the foundation of life. Helping his parents is not a duty, it is an honor. When his mother smiles and thanks him, his heart feels full. He knows that success is not only measured by grades or money, but also by how much love you give to your family. As the evening comes, David takes time to reflect. He sometimes writes in his notebook, recording what went well and what he can improve tomorrow. He may also read a book or listen to something educational. These quiet evening moments are when his thoughts grow deeper. He thinks about his future, about the man he wants to become, and about the world he wants to create. Reflection, for David, he's like a mirror. It shows him where he is and where he wants to go. Finally, when night falls, David prepares for sleep. He washes his face, brushes his teeth, and sets his school bag for the next day. Before lying down, he whispers another prayer, thanking God for the day. He closes his eyes, not with regret or fear, but with peace, because he knows he gave his best. His body rests, his mind dreams, and his heart remains hopeful. David sleeps early because he knows that tomorrow is another chance to grow, to learn, and to shine. Thank you, my dear friends, for spending this time with me and listening to the inspiring daily routine of David. I hope his story has touched your heart and reminded you that discipline, kindness, and gratitude can transform even the simplest day into something beautiful. Remember, every small step you take today shapes the person you will become tomorrow. If you enjoyed this story and would like to hear more motivational and educational content like this, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel, give this video a like, and share it with someone who might need inspiration. Your support means the world to us, and together we can continue this journey of learning and growth.